Okay, here's the master. We have a small closet here that can be used. Now, this room is going to likely be used as a sitting room. And we're going to stage this home so people can understand the concept, because sometimes people cannot visualize. And as long as you can visualize, rehabbing houses is not really that hard. You want to spend your money in the kitchen and baths, and we already showed you what we're doing in the kitchen. We're going to take this vanity out and take this to our other rehab, which is the lower end, which warrants Formica and these types of cabinets. So if you were able to reuse some of the things you're replacing, of course do that, it'll save you some money. We're going to expand this bathroom. All that tile is going to come out, so we don't care if it looks like that anyhow. You could clean that up if you didn't want to replace it. It's not in that bad a condition, but we're going to replace everything in here because of the neighborhood and the comps and the price we want to ask. We're going to do some upgrades in the areas where we're going to get, again, the most bang for our buck. So we're going to bring this wall out to here. There's a little wall here. We're going to bring our bathroom wall all the way out to here and kind of box it in. And we're going to move everything this way, the shower, the toilet, and put a double vanity in. And then it'll just be the same configuration, just a little bit more room in there, and have a double sink, because most people want a double vanity in their master. We opened up this wall a little bit here on the other side, and I don't like the archway. To me it just screams this was an outdoor room at some time. So we've determined that the block wall ends right here. I don't recommend that you mess with block walls, load-bearing walls. So we're just going to tear it back to here, and then we're just going to frame it out and finish the drywall. It'll open this up, so we have our sitting room with the bathroom and a small closet, and this will be our master. This is where I was going to tell you some of the strange things that were done. I'm not sure why they have a sink here, but we did find out that the shutoff to our water main is inside the house, which is not common. Thankfully, we have a great plumber, and he's going to run the plumbing underneath the house so it's not within the bedroom, because that's obviously not something you want. That way the water main valve shutoff will be outside the house. This whole cabinet's going to go, and like I mentioned in the bedroom with the tile, that one is going to need to be carpeted. When we tear out this wall and this, we're going to be missing carpet because everything was carpeted around this. So we're going to take the carpet from this room and we're going to carpet that other bedroom. The walk-in closet, it's sufficient for a home in this price range. So we're not going to do too much here other than paint. And this wall is one of our larger projects, second to the bathroom. As you can see, the window has been leaking, and then we had some water intrusion somewhere along the line down here. This wall is framed, wood frame construction with the T111 on the outside. So we're going to go ahead and tear most of this out and replace it. You can see this lip here. All we're going to do, we're going to take out all of the light fixtures, or the light switches and electrical outlets, and we'll move them out a little bit. And we're going to drywall all of this. We'll put in a new window here, and we'll fix the T111 on the outside. So it'll look more continuous, so it won't look like a different type of construction. You don't really want it to look different within the same room. And that's about it. This is where we saw the biggest transformation in the whole house, because we reconfigured a lot of stuff in here to make this room flow. When we first showed you this room, it was two separate rooms with an archway and a really bad wall that they put in to enclose the original garage. So we fixed everything, and we're going to show you now. This closet here stayed the same, but there's a lot of drywall damage, so we just painted it and fixed it up in here. We painted all the walls, new baseboard throughout. And if you remember correctly, this wall didn't exist. We added this, so we bumped the bathroom out, we made it bigger. It did not cost all that much money, and it really wasn't hard at all. Of course, we used a contractor to do that. So once we decided what we're doing with the bathroom wall here, we looked at this archway. And I mentioned before that I didn't like the archway. It was kind of dated. So we took it out and we squared it off. Our contractor did, rather. And he just redid the drywall here. So it's just a nice new updated look. And it opened up the room quite a bit, as you can see, because the archway came to about right here. So we made this wider, so it makes these two rooms feel more continuous versus the more separated feeling that they had. And we had a little bit of a step down in this room, which made it very obvious that it was an add-on, and it wasn't level with the floor wasn't level. So we opted to do a different flooring in here, and this is where we took the carpeting out, if you come in here and I'll show you, remind you what we had in here. We had the water main with like a kitchen style cabinet and sink in here, which didn't make sense at all. So we got rid of that. We had to jackhammer out the foundation and get the water main outside. Sounds like it was a big deal, it really wasn't. We had a licensed plumber do it, so it really wasn't too much work for us. But we went ahead and did different flooring in here to really accentuate that this is the living space for the master, and that would be the sitting area, and to also disguise that this floor was actually just slightly lower than that room. So when we walled off that area there where the existing door used to be, and we bumped this bathroom out, we decided to have the entry into the bathroom through the bedroom, because that makes more sense for your living area to be connected to your bathroom. So this is what we've done. The original bathroom ended here, so it could only fit a sink about this big. And today's buyers want something a little more modern. They usually want 2 sinks in the master. So as you can see, I got a really nice vanity with granite top and matching mirrors. I found it on eBay. It was a really good price. Delivered. We put in the updated oil rub bronze fixtures, lighting, and we went ahead and did the tile up the wall in here, just to give it sort of that Venetian bath style look. We put in these glass sliding doors, and we brought the shower trim out to this soffit here. Before it was in a few more inches. It just makes the shower appear a little bit bigger. And we did the same shampoo bottle shelf in the shower here. Painted everything.